Good morning, my beautiful bestie. I am so excited to be with you today. First of all, I am sending my gratitude to you for clicking this video. I really appreciate you. So today I want to talk about gratitude and why it's important. Right? So gratitude is the feeling of appreciating what you have. And there's a saying that what you appreciate appreciates, right? What happens when you don't have gratitude is you start focusing on the things that you are lacking. You start focusing on the things that you do not have. You start focusing on the things that are not going well for you instead of focusing on all the things that are going amazing for you. And when that happens, you'll see that there are people around you who are reflecting the same energy. Has it ever happened to you that you are so excited, you're feeling great, you are just going to the gym, and as you're going to the gym, you see that people are just so nice to you. The drivers are opening the ways for you. The robots are all green. For me, that makes me smile and it makes me feel like everything is just happening in the great order right now. And to top it off, what usually happens is I also get the perfect parking, which is why I believe in the saying that when it rains, it pours. So this does not only apply to the rain or just the blessings, but also whether you decide to cultivate the negativity or the positivity, whatever that you decide to cultivate, there will be more of that. If you're looking for things to be grateful for, you will see more things that you can be grateful for. If you are complaining, you will see more things that you can complain about. I believe that life is like that. So how do you start to be grateful? Right? I feel like with most of us, sometimes we complain that, oh my God, this person really hurt me and I did not deserve that hurt that they've put me through, which is true. Oh my God, I did not deserve to have that disease. Oh my God, I did not deserve for that person to be so rude to me. But we barely take the time to be intentional and do the opposite and think, oh my God, I am so grateful for that blessing. I did not deserve that blessing. I did not deserve to be born into the family that I was born into. I did not earn or hustle my breath. I did not manifest the lungs working right now, but it just happens, and it proves that there is a God out there who is looking out for me. So how do you start cultivating gratitude into your life? For me, the first thing that I start to do is to change the way I speak. So every time I feel the urge to complain that, oh my God, I'm so lazy to go to gym, I think I am so grateful that I get to go to gym. I am so grateful that I get to buy the healthy food. I'm so grateful that I get to drive my kids to school. What are the odds that I have my car in great condition? I have the petrol, I have the health, I have my mind that is stable, I have my brain, I have my heart that is pumping blood each and every second. What are the odds that my breath, my lungs are working right now without me doing anything? So there is a God out there that I can just send my appreciation to. There's also another saying that the alarm does not wake the person, it is God who does. Because you can put an alarm next to someone who is dead and they will not wake up. So it's very important to take a moment when you get up, get out of your bed and say, thank you. Thank you, Lord, that you have given me another day where I can appreciate life, another day where I can be of service to people, another day where I can be the best version of myself, right? So the first thing is you need to change the way you speak. Okay, the second thing that you can do is you can set intentions in the morning and say that today I will find things that I can be grateful for. What happens when you're looking for things to be grateful for? You see more things that you can be grateful for. And when you are looking for things to complain about, or when you are complaining, you will find more things to complain about. So teach your mind to look for things to be grateful for. And it can be as little as just looking at the sun and thinking, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this perfect weather. I am so grateful for the water. I'm so grateful for electricity. I am so grateful for my health. I am grateful for my kids. The other day at the gym, I was with this lady, right? And then I asked her, what do you do for a living? And she said to me that she works with kids. And then I asked her if it's true that there's a basket somewhere in Johannesburg where if someone does not want their kid, they just take them and then they place them there instead of abandoning the kids or throwing them in plastics and all those hectic things that happen. And she said that yes, it is true. And I asked her if there are cameras, and she said no, there are no cameras, because they really want to encourage people who do not want their kids to go and put them there, and then they take care of those kids. So think about it. How lucky are you that you were born by your parents and they did not abandon you? And maybe they did, I don't know. And if they did, there are other people who chose to pick you up and raise you. How lucky are you to have that? How lucky are you to have your kids? How lucky are you to have your family? How lucky are you to have your health? How lucky are you to be breathing, to be watching this right now, to be listening to this? How lucky are you to have the data to even be able to open this video right now? Think about those blessings. Think about the blessings that you did not deserve. Think about the person who recommended you. Think about the person who recommended you for that job. Think about the person who saved you from something that was really bad. Think about how blessed you are that your parents chose to raise you. Maybe some days it was difficult. Maybe some days they wanted to give up on life. Maybe on some days they wanted to just abandon you because things were really tough, but they chose not to. So how lucky are you? Think of all those blessings that you have, that you never fought for, that you never manifested, that you never struggled for, that were just given to you on a platter, and say, thank you, God. I am so, so grateful. Right? Another thing that you can do to help you to be grateful. For me, I always look back at my past and I look at the things that I have always wished for. And what can help you with this is journaling. When you are journaling and you write down your prayers, you write down your hopes, you'll see after some years that all those things, all those hopes have come true. So think back on where you come from. Think about the time where you cried yourself to sleep. Think about the time where you're going through so much. Think about the times where you were losing hope and you did not give up on yourself. You did not die from that situation that you thought was going to kill you. You're still here, and just appreciate that, right? So I hope this helps. Today I want to start a 5-day challenge of gratitude. So the first thing that you can do, please join me in this challenge, is first of all, today I want you to write down 20 things that you are truly grateful for. What was the best day of your life? Maybe choose 5 or 2 or 3 best days of your life and just close your eyes and think about those days. What happened? Who was there? How were you feeling? Were you smiling? Were you laughing? What happened? Why was that day so special to you? For me, when I really take the time to appreciate my life and think of all the amazing things that have happened in my life, I even cried. There are days where we look back at maybe when you lost someone that was really special and you really feel that, you cry, you're so sad, you're thinking of when you were told about the news and all the emotions that went through with that. I want you to do the opposite today. I want you to look at your life and think of all the amazing things that have happened. Maybe just 2 days or 3 days that were really special to you, and think, oh my God, I was smiling, I was so excited, people around me were smiling, they were laughing. For me, two of those days is definitely giving birth to my kids. When I think about those days, I was so grateful. I looked at my kids and I just saw a perfect human being, and I was there, oh my God, I am so grateful, and my heart just opened up. I could not believe how beautiful my kids were. I could not believe that I was able to give birth to them. I could not believe how blessed, how lucky I was that I got to give birth to my kids. And I think for me, what made it even more special for me was I really started to understand that really this is a blessing that is coming from God, because something happened in my labor ward, right? Another girl, she was with us as we were about to give birth, and then after that we gave birth, right? And then we moved to another ward, right? So when we got to our wards, they came and gave us our kids, but her baby did not make it, right? And then she was just sitting there sad. She was not even crying. She looked like she was numb, right? And I looked at her and I thought, oh my God, that must be so unfortunate, to go through all the labor pains, to go through all of that, only for you to come back home without the child, right? So you need to appreciate the life that you have, and know that there are people out there who would give anything to have the blessings that you have. Every time I feel the urge to complain about maybe dropping my kids off at school, I think I am so lucky that I get to drop my kids off at school. I am so lucky that I am healthy right now. I'm so lucky that I am sane, that I have my mind, that I am stable, that I have my heart. Sometimes I feel like I've been through so much that I almost lost my mind, but my mind is still intact. So that is something that I am so grateful for. So today I invite you to join me on this gratitude week challenge, and just write 20 things today that you are grateful for, that you did not hustle for, like your family, your kids, things that you know that for sure you did not make an effort in those ones. It was just God blessing you with those things. The prayers from your grandparents, the prayers from your parents, the prayers from your friends, that situation that was supposed to kill you but it did not, that situation that was supposed to make you lose your mind but you did not lose it. Appreciate those things today. Write them down. If you're brave enough, you can write just one thing on the comment section below that you are really grateful for. Okay, I hope this helps. Let's go out there and spread love, spread positivity, and spread gratitude. Thank you so much for your time. Have a day as beautiful as you are. I will see you tomorrow with another challenge for my day 2 of gratitude week. I love you so much. Goodbye.